Good afternoon and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Saturday the 2nd of July 2022. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Here we go, let's get into the news. Hearing some new rumours that Qcoin could be halting withdrawals in the near future. Apparently they suffered immensely from the lunar collapse. If you have funds on Qcoin, consider withdrawing them. After all, it's better to be safe than sorry given recent events. Oh my goodness me, another one or more rumours that we're hearing. Don't know if it's true just yet, but the market is in turmoil. Check this out, also just in. Watcher Guru says just in, Meta has announced that it will shut down its cryptocurrency money transfer service pilot Novi on September 1st. Yeah, and this has also been reported on Bloomberg. Meta to shut down Novi service in September in crypto winter. Users received a message today advising them to withdraw funds. Novi was part of Meta's ambitious plan to change payments. Yeah, more like distract people away from Bitcoin, which is BSV. Says the remainder of the cryptocurrency project that Meta Platforms Incorporated founder Mark Zuckerberg took a beating over from Congress is officially shutting down. Meta's Novi pilot, a money transfer service using the company's own cryptocurrency digital wallet, will end on September 1st. The service said on its website a link to which it texted to its users. Both the Novi app and Novi on WhatsApp will no longer be available. The company said on the website, starting July 21st, users will no longer be able to add money to their accounts, Novi said, advising users to withdraw their balance as soon as possible. Users won't be able to access their transaction history or other data after the pilot ends. The company does plan to use Novi technology in future products, such as its metaverse project, a company spokesman said in an email. Yeah, whatever. We're already leveraging the years spent on building capabilities for Meta overall on blockchain and introducing new products such as digital collectibles. What a load of crap. Meta said in the statement, you can expect to see more from us in the Web3 space because we're very optimistic about the value these technologies can bring to people and businesses in the metaverse. And why did Facebook change its name to Meta in the first place? Because BSV has the MetaNet. They're like, oh right, well how can we discredit that? Oh, we'll call ourselves Meta. Nice one, Zuck. As if you're not being controlled by puppet masters there. Good grief. Absolutely pathetic attempt. Meta. Whatever. See, MetaNet comes from metadata. Metadata is the data, the remnants of data that has been deleted. But since nothing can be deleted on blockchain, we now have the MetaNet on Bitcoin, which is Web3. They are just simply trying to distract and discredit it. That's all it is. It's pathetic. Pathetic. Look at this. So another one in global news. Yeah, exclusive Meta freezes Novi digital wallet project. Suspension of the project has left 100 employees at Facebook's Israel Research and Development Center facing an uncertain future. Sources have informed Globes. Dear, oh dear. Honestly. Check this out though. More news from Watcher Guru. Tether commercial paper holding to drop to 3.5 billion by July 31st. Oh, let's have a read of this then. So the world's largest stablecoin, I wouldn't exactly call it stablecoin, not for long anyway, Tether has announced the reduction of its commercial paper holdings by more than 50%. According to available information, the stablecoin issuer cut its commercial paper holdings from over $20 billion to around $8.5 billion, of which $5 billion would expire by July 31st. This means that its commercial paper holdings will be just $3.5 billion by the end of this month. I mean, this is outrageous. It said it was backed 1-to-1. What's all this commercial paper and shit? It's outrageous. The decision was made to address the speculation surrounding the backing of its USDT token across the industry. A statement on the firm's website indicated that its long-term goal is to cut further the figure to zero in a bid to successfully diversify its holdings into US Treasury bonds. Why is it not backed by dollars? That's what a stablecoin should be. I give you $1, I get a USDT in return. What's all this? If this isn't fraud and skullduggery in the background, somebody profiteering from it, this is outrageous. But we know this anyway. The importance of this move is essential when placed into the context of how commercial paper is basically short-term, unsecured debt issued by companies. Generally, the value of these paper is largely dependent on the optics of the company that issues them, as in like how solvent they are. And not many of them are solvent these days, because they're all built on hot air. Oh dear. Questions surrounding Tether Reserve, in case of the Tether speculation surrounding its reserve holdings, increased immensely on the back of Terra UST crash. Last month, the company had to issue a public statement to dispute claims that it was exposed to crisis-hit Three Arrows Capital, a hedge fund on the brink of insolvency, and embattled crypto lending platform Celsius Network. Meanwhile, its CTO, Paolo Aldonio, in a Twitter thread addressed hedge funds who were shorting the stablecoin in the hope of a collapse. Oh, that's not good when you've got large hedge funds doing that. According to him, these fear, uncertainty and doubts would only strengthen the stablecoin. This commercial paper holding slash is also coming at a time when Tether is experiencing a significant fall in its market cap. As of April 2022, Tether's market cap was over $82 billion. However, that figure has now fallen by almost $20 billion as it currently hovers around $66.1 billion. Good grief. That is going down big time. Big time. My goodness me. And I think I saw another one actually, let's have a quick at that, about 3 Hours Capital actually going bankrupt. There's no recovering from this anymore. Check it out. Breaking. Crypto hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital has just filed for bankruptcy in New York. Oh dear, there is no saving them now. They are filing for bankruptcy. Dear, oh dear. Check this out. Australian digital currency exchange Banksa slashes headcount by 30%. Another one having difficulties. My goodness me. Australia's Banksa digital currency exchange is the latest to join firms in the industry cutting down their workforce. The publicly listed company said it has laid off 70 employees, representing 30% of its staff. The Australian Financial Review reports that the message was conveyed to the employees via a letter from Banksa CEO Holder Arians. Arians stated that the company is anticipating another crypto winter. Yeah, more than a crypto winter, an ice age more like, that it's never coming back from, and needs to reduce costs or else its success could be threatened in the long run. Banksa must take decisive actions to reduce costs now, or else our company won't be able to succeed over the long run. Like many others in our industry, oh look at that, trying to give people, trying to make it sound as though they're not alone. We are anticipating another crypto winter, with trading volumes declining significantly, he said in a letter as reported by AFR. The chief executive added that the company grew too quickly. What a load of crap. They're all scams. So further staff cuts may be necessary if market conditions worsen. Among the employees affected is the exchange European Managing Director Jan Lorenek. Founded in 2014, Banksa has employees across 7 countries, including Australia, Lithuania, and the Netherlands, and the Philippines, the US, the UK, and Canada. The firm began being publicly traded on Toronto Stock Exchange, early stages, TSX Venture Exchange in January 2021. Oh my goodness me, so it's a publicly traded company now. This is outrageous, and it's based on trade volumes of something that actually isn't meant to be traded. You know, and they're encouraging people to hodl and all this kind of stuff. Oh my goodness me. Crikey Moses. Check this out. Visa public willingness to use CBDCs is the biggest challenge. Well, we heard recently that the Philippines government seems to be embracing the use of the BSV network for its central bank digital currency, because that would be huge. Check this out. Elliptic's probe into $100 million Horizon Bridge exploit to North Korean hackers. Horizon Bridge, a cross-chain bridge linking the Harmony blockchain to other blockchains, lost $100 million to hackers on June 24th. Digital currency security firm Elliptic has stated that there are strong indications that the hack is the work of the North Korean hackers, the Lazarus Group. According to a report Elliptic published, the methods used by the hackers in carrying out the hack and laundering the funds are reminiscent of other incidents that have been linked to the Pyongyang-sponsored group. For one, the hack occurred on a cross-chain bridge and was perpetuated by compromising the cryptographic keys of a multi-signature wallet through a social engineering hack on members of Harmony team. The Lazarus Group is known to focus its attacks on blockchain projects in the Asia-Pacific region, perhaps for language reasons. Elliptic says that while Harmony is US-based, many of its team members have links to the APAC region. Similarly, the method adopted by the hackers to launder the stolen funds through Tornado Cash, a mixing tool, also points to the group. Deposits of the funds in Tornado Cash have followed a regular pattern that indicates it is being carried out by an automated tool. The tool also tends to pause during night time hours in the APAC region. Well, that's probably because they haven't got any electricity in North Korea. Although no single factor provides the involvement of Lazarus in a combination, they suggest the group's involvement. Elliptic said. Elliptic has traced the trail of hackers' Tornado Cash deposits using its Tornado demixing capability. So far, about $39 million, which is 35,000 ETH, has been laundered by the hackers it found. However, Harmony is still not close to recovering its funds. Dear, oh dear, honestly, the entire space is an absolute disgrace. As it is all built on hot air, there is literally no value backing BTC, which all of this lot are holding. So all these cryptos they're holding, unless they cash out into dirty dollars, they're literally holding nothing. It could go to zero because they have no economic value. Literally, the only digital commodity is the genuine Bitcoin, which is BSV, which means all these cryptos are going to zero. So unless you cash out into genuine dollars and you've got like something in the central banking network, or in paper, you've got nothing. Literally, you've got nothing because it's no value. Just like fiat currency. Fiat currency is a complete scam because it has no value. The only purpose fiat currency has is to enrich those who have the ability to print it for themselves. That is it. That's why we need Bitcoin, but that's why those who print the money printers have probably played a huge role in developing this crypto shitcoin market to distract people from using Bitcoin. Check this out. So Voyager Digital provides a market update. Oh, let's have a look at this. So on July 1st, this is PR Newswire. So a quotes here. So it says, this was a tremendously difficult decision. Oh, well, yeah. So Voyager Digital provides market update. So the company, this is Voyager, has announced it is temporarily suspending trading deposits, withdrawals and loyalty rewards effective at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time today. So this was a tremendously difficult decision, but we believe it is the right one given current market conditions, said Stephen Elrich, Chief Executive Officer of Voyager. This decision gives us additional time to continue exploring strategic alternatives with various interested parties while preserving the value of the Voyager platform we've built together. We will provide additional information at the appropriate time. Voyager previously announced that its subsidiary Voyager Digital LLC issued a notice of default to 3 Arrows Capital for failure to make the required payments to its previously disclosed loan of 15,250 BTC and $350 million in USDC. Voyager is actively pursuing all available remedies for recovery from 3 Arrows Capital. Not happening. They've now gone on to liquidation. Oh dear. Including through the court-ordered liquidation process in the British Virgin Islands. To support its exploration of strategic alternatives, the company has engaged Moelis and Company and the Consello Group as financial advisors and Kirkland Ellis LLP as legal advisors. It's just not looking good, is it? Voyager, I mean, how are you going to get blood from a stone? How are you going to get money from somebody that hasn't got any? It's as simple as that. How are you going to get value from BTC when it hasn't got any value? And it goes down. All it's got is a speculative price. And literally, the whole thing is built on hot air, built on no value whatsoever. The whole industry is just going down the pan. It's absolutely insane when you think about it. So there's just going to be one after another, after another, after another. Systemic risk, as I heard it being called, and aptly described. Right, there we go. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the show. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.